What's up, everybody? This is Carl from Techful Goodies, and we have another TEMU haul. But it's a little bit different this time because this time I was actually able to partner with TEMU, where they basically allowed me to sort of go on their site, pick a couple of items here in this bag to share with you all, unbox them, test them out, see how they are, see the quality of the site. And if you're not familiar with TEMU, you should be. Free shipping, free returns. I've heard a ton of good things about them. I've used them multiple times to do these unboxings. Right away, go down in the description. There's actually a promo code if you download the app with my link, and then that supports my channel, and I'm able to buy some more TEMU stuff and do some more of these unboxings. So for each of the items in these packages right here, I'll actually be showing all the prices, opening them up, unboxing them. You guys seem to like them a lot, so let's just jump on into this. Here, let's check out this first package here. All right, so, okay, here we go. So this is basically a magnetic wireless charging bank. So basically, anytime you're on the go and you need a little boost on your phone, if you have the magnetic charging on the back of your phone, that's what this is for. So opening her up. So nice and hefty, doesn't feel like cheap plastic. All right, so it comes with a USB-C charging cable that allows you to basically pump up this full of power. Let's pull off this nice little plastic on the front here. Very nice. Right now it says, that's nice. Basically, if you look here, it'll tell you exactly what percentage that you have left on the battery itself. Came with about 59% charged. So I'm gonna go ahead and sort of just plop it right on the back of my iPhone here. And there we go, I'm charging. Well, that was easy as can be. So one of the good things about this is the way this goes on here. As you can see on the back of the phone here, it's magnetized to the back of and it'll show you the percentage charged that you have left on this fast charging brick. And then on the bottom here, you can see that you have a USB-A and a USB-C. So the USB-C is for input and output. So if you needed to charge from it or charge it back up, you can do that. And the USB-A is also there available as a normal battery bank. But so far, so good. That's a pretty awesome little memory bank. And the fact that it's fast charging, works with MagSafe, I think we're good to go. Very nice, very nice. All right, next up is this. Do you really want to know what this is? Yes, you do. This is actually double-sided sticky tape. So I want to be able to hang things maybe on the wall or on my door back here, but I did not want to stick them permanently. So the way this works, it's that you pull off as much as you want, pull off a little dangly bit like this, plop it on whatever you want, and then stick it down. And then it can come back off. Alrighty, back into the box. Ooh, I'll tell you what I am. I'm a sucker for pretty neat looking things. And this thing caught my eye. One of my favorite colors is yellow. And the fact that this was kind of sitting there with what I think is a very beautiful design. Something that would look really good on your desk is this power adapter, this charger here. It's a 40-watt power adapter with super fast charging. So let's open it up and check her out. So as you can see, here it is, the charger itself. It's a 40-watt max output charger. What that means is that each one of the USB-Cs on the back of this is 20 watts, right? So if I wanted to do fast charging, it'll separate that 40 out into two 20 USB-C ports. And I just absolutely love how this little thing looks. I mean, I'm a sucker for this kind of design where it's sort of simplistic, minimalistic, and it doesn't feel cheap. I mean, have you had those chargers before where you sort of tap on it and it just feels like it's an empty shell with just a little bit of electronics in there? This actually has some good heft to it. You know, it makes it feel like it's a good quality product. So I think that's another winner right there. Alrighty, so next in the box, we have this random unmarked package. Now I know what this is. One of the things that I always need, sort of as a tech guy sitting at my tech desk showing you tech stuff, is a good screwdriver set. One that actually just sits around and is super versatile. So what I did was I went ahead and picked up this 115 in one screwdriver toolkit production detail. So let's open it up and see what's in here, okay? So you get a little manual, and what else you get is you kind of get these, oh, that's nice. So you basically get these small pry bars. So if you're working on something that you need to sort of pry up something, you do get the screwdriver right here, which is basically just a small handle to be able to put all the little attachments in. So basically this isn't a ratcheting screwdriver. You're able to basically hold it and spin it while you're holding it like that. So that makes it a lot easier to be stable and spin this. And just so you know, it also will pull out so you have a large extension to be able to reach those little tight spots if you want to. Now, one of the things about these is that you need to have the right bits. So one thing I like is that it clicks closed really well, because if I'm flipping this thing over and all my bits come flying out, I am going to absolutely pass out right then and there. So you can see it has a full range of all the different type of screw heads you might need while you're working on your project. And I will tell you what, I'm really happy with this too. I'll make sure to leave all the links down below, but I'll tell you what, so far we've got 3 items. And I think we've got 3 winners. So let's keep going. What is next in the bag? And one of the things that I wanted to do this time around was buy some nice bigger items, as well as things under $1. And I'll note those out for you with the prices here. Okay. A lot of you know, as you've seen me use my little knife here. Now I have neuropathy in my hands. I get nervous when I use knives, so I shouldn't be using some. What I did was I picked up this little guy right here. This little cute little cloud thing right here. Basically what this is it's a box opener. So basically, if I want to open a box or to do something, I can just poke out the little edge, open it up, and be done with it. So not much really to look at there if you want to put it on a keychain or hang it, but I'll have this on my desk here to open up the rest of the boxes, and we'll see if it lasts for the rest of the video. Alrighty, what else we got in this magical box? Oh, here we go. Check it out. It is an advanced portable electric fan. Now, whenever I'm sitting here doing these videos, I have a larger fan that sits over on my desk here that is kind of loud, but I need to have the air blowing on me, or else I just start to sweat and get hot with all the lights and stuff around. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to pick up this little 09 advanced portable electric fan. I could have gotten, one of the ones that goes around your neck and kind of blows upward, but that's a little bit obnoxious. But for this, I was hoping maybe this would be nice, basically just to sit on my desk, have on, hopefully won't be too loud, and basically something that is rechargeable. I don't have to have plugged in. So in the box, you get this little base. I guess you get this little thing, drop it in there. Oh, I don't know if you all can hear that or not. As far as loudness goes, it's actually pretty loud, and I might not be able to use it here, but basically have it hooked up here, have it plugged in, bring it with you. I'm going to call that a dud. Alrighty, so what's next in the bag? So this is something I've been looking at for quite a while right now. So these are earbuds by Lenovo. So Lenovo is a fairly well-known company, right? So I was wondering, getting something like this for such a good price, are we coming straight from like the manufacturer and getting the best deal possible? I'm not sure. So what I figured I'd do was go ahead and pick up a pair of earbuds. Please tell me if that's a scary little blade thing whenever you see me use it. All right, so these are basically their Live Pod LP3 Pro. Okay, they're supposed to be comfortable, hands-free, long time standby, and it has a touch control, Bluetooth version 5.0, and it has a charging case, which I thought was cool. But the main thing that I wanted about this was, I know a lot of people like to have their earbud cases as sort of small, but I think what ends up happening a lot of times is that they end up getting lost, especially with my kids. Like if they're using their earbuds or taking them to and from school, they easily fall out of your pocket. But if it has a little bit of a bigger case like this and a little bit of a bigger sort of heft to it, then you wouldn't expect that it's that as easy to get lost. But let's go ahead and turn these on. Let's pop this open, see if there's any power. Yeah, so but basically they sit in here, and this is a charging case. And one of the things that I thought was cool was on the front here, if you can see it, is that it'll show you exactly how much battery is in each of the earbuds as well as the case. Now, I think that's super important when you're using this to understand, okay, I've got 76% left to be able to charge the earbuds, and each one of my earbuds is currently charging, and they're about 50%. So basically, here's how they look. Go ahead and put it in my ear here and pair them to my phone. They are a little bit bulky based on the size of my ears and what I might like, but let's see what I can connect to. All right, so now listening to the music a little bit, I would say that these are about mid-range, right? What you would expect from like some mid-range earbuds, but in a pinch, these are pretty decent. So it's a little bit hard for me to express sort of what I'm hearing over the camera here because you guys can't obviously hear it, but I am hearing a good amount of bass, It's not an overwhelming amount of bass, but across the board, I'd say they're probably mid-tier. But what I wanted them for was basically to have just another pair around for if one gets lost or my kids need some for school. So I think this kind of fits the bill. But again, it is by Lenovo, and which I think is something that is a brand name that we're familiar with. It does have the charging case, and it shows all this stuff on the front. So I'll give this one about a mid-range score. Next in the bag. Okay. So this is a sort of magnetic fast wireless charger for my iPhone. So basically what I was looking for was a charger that I could sit on my nightstand so that I can go ahead and put my phone sideways on, okay? And the reason I want to do that is with iOS 17, you have that new feature where as you're charging, when it's in standby mode, it'll show an always-on display. And it'll only show that in the sort of landscape mode. So I have a charger on my desk, which is one of those mini trifold chargers that I'll put a link up to the review, which works fine, but I can't see my phone when it's sitting on the desk. So I figured I had the opportunity to pick something up here. This is a 5-in-1 magnetic fast wireless charger, 15-watt fast charging. And on the back here, multiple devices, LED nightlight, touch control, magnetic attachment, 15-watt peak wireless output, compatible with MagSafe cases, portrait or landscape mode. Exactly what I wanted. All right, so here's the device itself. You can see it comes with a cable, which is a USB-C fast charging cable. Peel this off. Now, one thing I don't know if this is specifically MagSafe or not, so I'll go ahead and use my brand new plug because this is USB to USB-C to make sure I get the fast charging. So one of the things that I really like about this is that it all is built in and it just comes with one cable. A lot of times they'll want you to go ahead and sort of provide your own charging cables. This is one complete unit here, right? So it basically allows you to have a little bit of a night light. There's a little touch capacitor here that allows you to basically turn a light on in 2 different brightnesses. 3 different brightnesses, actually, so that if you are getting up in the evening or you want a little bit of a night light while you're walking around, you can do that. And I'll show you what I was meaning about that, okay? So one thing I can do right now is go ahead and charge my watch right here. And that's a nice little satisfying click. And the other thing that I can do is go ahead and put my phone on in portrait mode. Let's do that first. Okay, so now I'm charging both devices. They're both on there simultaneously. Now with the phone, if I want to go ahead and turn this landscape, which is the reason that I got this, right? You'll see that once it starts charging, I now have that interface that you see now in iOS 17, which is basically a landscape clock. So I can have a clock, different kind of clocks here. I can show my batteries charging, full calendar there, different reminders. That works perfect. That works exactly how I want it to work. And then with the USB fast charging, I don't have to worry about it. I basically set it on my desk or set it on my nightstand and I'm good to go. Excellent. I absolutely love that. I love the fact that sometimes we can pick things that are good. And I'll tell you what, pretty much everything across the board here has been awesome so far. The only thing I would give kind of a lower score is sort of these sort of Think Plus earbuds. I mean, if you're a real true audiophile, you won't like them. But if you just want something to have sort of on an airplane or something as a backup, or take them to the beach so your good ones don't get ruined, absolutely perfect. But this is a winner. And also if you look down here, on this does have a charging area right here. These don't do sort of the induction charging, so these won't work with it. But if you do have AirPods, you can put them down here below and charge those all at the same time. Ding, 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 winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, what's left in the bag here? Oh, don't judge me. I got air fryer bags. Top of the line tech air fryer bags, which I'm not even going to show. That's not even worth looking at. Never mind. Anyway, I will use those. I want to be able to put in my air fryer so I don't have to clean it all the time. All right, what do we got left here in the bag? Oh, this is nice. Another thing that I wanted to, it comes with 2 different small things here. So another thing that I wanted to take a look at was some sort of magnetic wallet for the back of my phone. If I'm going out in an area where I don't have to carry my wallet, what I am going to want to do is take this, pop it on the back of my phone so that I have a nice, secure, I do not want to make an emergency medical call. So I have a nice little secure little wallet that I can carry my stuff around in. and I can keep it with me at all times, right? So that's just a very simple, very small thing, sort of indicative of the really cool little knickknacks you can get at TEMU that don't cost a lot of money but are super useful. And it looks like in this same package, I had picked up a couple of screwdrivers, okay? So one thing I would like to have on my keychain are some small little screwdrivers. I'll hold these up, see if we can get a good picture of them. So basically it's a flathead and a Phillips head. They come with this ring. So you can basically take this, pop these together, and put them on your keychain. That way you'll always have a screwdriver handy right then and there. So decent, not too bad. Little small little items. It's one of the under dollar items that I was talking about. I think this one is too. I'll put both of the prices up, but you can see magnet right to my phone. Take it off if I want to, carry it around, and I got myself a little magnetic wallet pouch. All right, what's next in the bag? Okay. So I know you guys love it when I tell you exactly why I purchased this stuff. So this in particular was a sort of purchase of desperation. Now, my kids and I go on cruises every once in a while with my family, and I snore a lot sometimes, maybe. But if we're sharing a room, they're in big trouble. They can't sleep. So they have to end up sleeping like with their earbuds in. Well, that kind of hurts. And we all know that sleeping with earbuds in will hurt your ears. So what I did was I went ahead and picked up one of these sort of sleeping headbands that will connect to your phone through Bluetooth. And then allow you to basically wear it on your head and have a more comfortable situation. So they can sort of play music in the background or whatever to sort of drown out my hippopotamus snores. Let's give it a try and see how it works. Don't know if there's any juice. So yeah, so basically I hooked it up through the Bluetooth on my phone. And so whatever's coming through here, which I'm not expecting, groundbreaking sound or anything like that, but that sounds pretty good. Now, will it drown out my snores or not? I don't know, but I'll tell you what, it is not bad quality. Bluetooth music, I can go ahead and turn up the volume right here. I can play pause right here if I am in bed, which is nice. I think this might work out pretty good. Stretchy, no issue with that. That's nice. Alrighty, what's next in the bag? Got two more things here, okay? So one thing that I definitely did want to get this time around was this charging cable. What I wanted was a heavy-duty charging cable. So this is a nice charging cable here. A couple people have warned me that you need to pay attention when you're using these type of cables, is that you want to make sure that whatever charge you're putting in here is properly rated going out each one of these so you don't end up damaging your device. But what I wanted to do was pick up one of these that is sort of kind of a really good quality. I wish you could feel this. It's basically like rubber tubing all the way down. I'll see if I can hold it up here to get as good of a shot as possible. Basically rubber tubing all the way down, and it comes with Lightning, USB-C, and micro USB. It also comes with this little leather strap, I guess, that allows you to basically sort of wrap everything up if you are traveling. But yeah, that's a nice little cable. I mean, with charging cables, they're a dime a dozen, and it depends on what you want, whether it fits your situation. And I think that's going to work great for me. All right, last but not least is the old Bluetooth tracker. So this is not one that works specifically with the sort of Find My iPhone. This is more of a generic Bluetooth tracker. I'll pull out the little thing right here to activate it. Now, what I wanted to be able to do was just basically hook this to my son's keys so that when he, sets them down somewhere, he's be able to find them. I can go ahead and get myself an AirTag or one of the other types, but I figured, this was only a couple bucks, so let's go ahead and give this a try. The one thing about this in particular is that I do need to download the app, so let me go ahead and do that real quick here. We will add a device. Oh, there it shows up. And one of the reasons I want to try this is because, I find that my AirTags are really sort of quiet. So I'm going to click for the alarm. And let's double check to see if this is, and it does have location. So based on your phone. Yeah, basically all I have to do is take this, hook it to his keys. Then he's able to basically ping it at any point in time. And then he can also see where he last had it with location. You can do a silent period. So yeah. That was super easy to do and super easy to set up. Well, you know what? I think we got a series of winners here. I've been pretty happy about this. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, thanks to TEMU for partnering with me. Make sure you look at the description down below. Use my link to download the app. use my promo code that's down there. I'll leave a link to all the items and stuff like that too if I can. But it just supports the channel. Anything that I get from these videos, I pour straight back into new videos because I love doing these videos and I know you all like watching them. Show some support. If you do like these videos, hit like for me. Bump that like button up so this gets going in the algorithm. Share it with your friends. That really does help. And again, my name's Carl from Techful Goodies. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, good to see you back. I'm at my tech desk with a bunch of tech goodies, and we'll test them out and keep doing this stuff. But until next time, this is Carl from Techful Goodies, and I'm out.